that. Ito yung may snake pa dito. Diba? This collection na may ano. How are you able to make bantay, honestly, na hindi ka nananakawan? Alam mo, yung iba, nawawala na lang yung damit after a few years. Paano mo, anong system mo?
Dito lang.
Dito na.
Si Odette, yan the
Oo.
most trusted staff
First, oo.
in the world.
My God, let's move here inside, oh. So, ang tingnan nyo naman, arranged pa. So, all the blacks.
Right.
Right, oh. Parang pare-pareho yung pagkaitim niya.
Yeah.
At
Cruising white
pare-pareho
ko.
yung style, apat at lima.
Oh.
Oh. Parang matanong ko lang po, ano pong pinagkaiba nitong dalawa?
I don't know, yung wife ko kasi, bibili siya pare-pareho.
Okay, dalawa pong drawer, at wow, parehong-pareho itsura. Okay, so eto, ayan, may mga ganito naman, konti, may white, konting design. Nasuot mo na lahat ito? Not
Yeah. Lahat na, well, meron din siguro dito ilan, mga 3, 4 na hindi pa nasuot. Pero lahat na nasuot ko.
And you've worn it once?
Once, twice.
Grabe ka, Rafi. O, eto pa. O, di ba sabi ko nga po, department store. O, eto naman ang classic na Burberry. O, alam to ng mga followers at subscribers mo because popular ang kanyang print.
Tama.
O, di ba? This is the classic Burberry print.
Right.
Right?
Anyway,
Grabe.
what do you think?
I'm at a loss for words.
Have you seen that video before?
No.
We know Rafi Tulfo is rich, but the circumstances surrounding him, his persona, he's a public person, he is a politician and a senator. And if you will look also the surrounding circumstances of the country, a lot of people are poor. No, yung pag-display niya ng luxurious and extreme, consumption does not show anything that is valuable for the country.
Yeah.
And again, ulitin ko, the reason why the Filipinos, our country is having a difficult time to change the culture and values about consumerism, about success, is because the mainstream media is focusing on a person's possessions rather than a person's social impact.
I think at some point, public figures, not just public officials in general, need to be careful about the message they're sending across. Sometimes even subconsciously. Why is it that, people really take offense towards kahit religious figures that are living lavish lifestyles? I mean, I'm not saying that, religious people or religious figures, whether it's priests, pastors, clergymen, should be poor, but they have to be careful. Because parang in some way or another, it's you're telling people that this is the goal. Kailangan ganito yung buhay mo for you to become,
Yeah.
a person of success.
I think we need to shift the measure of success. We were talking about consumption and social impact. I think the primary one is social impact. No one remembers you, what car you were driving before, or how huge your house is. People will remember you with the impact that you have provided to the society. Example, you think Elon Musk, of course we know that he is the richest or one of the richest men in the world, but we will remember him because of Tesla, because of Starlink, because of SpaceX. We will remember we will remember President Duterte, for example, no, because he was able to provide peace and security, public order in the country by providing safe streets and his, for example, drug war. And going back again, it is actually your social impact that will be your legacy. Even
Right.
if I don't believe in focusing on legacy, but what you can do as a person, not what you are consuming, is what will make you valuable in the society. And I want to share this one, yung nakikita mo sa post, no?
Yeah.
For public officials, it is even illegal. Diba? Public officials and employees and their families shall lead modest lives appropriate to their positions and income. They shall not indulge in extravagant or ostentatious display of wealth in any form. No, may reminder mismo ang batas. No, na even if you are a wealthy person, no, before public office, don't don't be ostentatious with your wealth. Kasi people will just doubt you. And public service is about public trust.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. I mean, I didn't even know that that was uh something that's asked of for public officials. I just thought that it was just gonna be an unwritten rule. So that's interesting to know. But yeah, I mean, like, bottom line is, I mean, we're kind of running short on time here. But like, for me, like, the overall thing that I really reflect upon today is your responsibility as a leader to think about your neighbor. Ganun lang talaga. I mean,
Basic, fundamental, and common sense.
the actions you have or the actions you choose to take, are you, I mean, is there just something in the back of your mind that's asking, wait, sandali lang, baka hindi maganda to para sa akin, but how about the people around me? Sometimes something as simple like that, as that. Just considering your neighbor first can go a long way. And it's something that leaders should do. I think it's something that all of us should do. From all, levels of society. I don't want to say levels. I don't believe that there are levels really in society. But like everyone who
Mhm.
mayaman, mahirap, leader, follower, public servant, private sector. It's really just the importance of thinking about your neighbor when you make decisions
Mhm.
and when you act.